Arrowhead 135 is one of the toughest races in the world, you know. It's right there with anything else, you know. It's the toughest thing I've ever done. I'm working on everything I can work on for this, and I still haven't made it in 9 tries. And it just like, you know, when you say you're going for your 10th try, I'm like, wow, that can't be right. That's what I always think. I go, that can't be right. My first time that I did the race, right? And here I've never failed at any of these endurance races. I mean, I thought, oh my God, I'm so talented at this endurance. My brain is just so strong, nothing will stop me, right? You know, because I'd made everything. 200-mile bike rides, 500-mile bike rides, you know, rode across America. I can't remember what my total resume was before I tried this, but it was pretty good, right? I'd done the Badwater race in Death Valley, and I'm like, yeah, this thing ain't gonna stop me. So in the beginning, they didn't even have cutoffs, right? There was no cutoffs. I did it like the 2nd or 3rd year they did the race. And I mean, we took off in the beginning because Gateway's the first checkpoint, so it's like 37 miles. You know, maybe you're doing 3 miles an hour, maybe 3.5 I was doing, because I maybe was doing a little more running than I probably do now. So you get out there, you know, the cutoff's like 14 hours, and you get out there, you know, maybe 12 or something like that. So you're in the cold for 12 hours straight, right? And you don't sit down. You know what I mean? If you want to take it, there is no breaks, because when you're going for 12 hours, you take a break, you freeze. So how mentally tough does it take you that you cannot stop for 12 hours or you're gonna freeze? And you're on your feet moving, pulling this 40-pound sled through whatever conditions, either the freezing cold or, you know, the blizzard conditions that we've had in the past. Not only do I have to walk 135 miles in these extreme conditions, but I also have to pull a 30 to 40-pound sled with all my survival gear, food, water, you know, so critical stuff. And you get out there and don't have that stuff, you know, you got good odds of dying, man. It is, I'm one of those on a really, really cold year, yeah.
Hey, how's it going? Arrowhead is how I met Epic Bill Bradley, and he's become a great friend over the years. He's a very inspirational person, very encouraging person. He's a very generous person. Epic! Hey. Man, it's a hug, man. All right.
The king. Yeah, so one doggy, as he's known around here, is a very dear friend of mine. All right, glad you could stop by, man. Just kind of double check this gear.
Yeah, let's go through it. I mean,
yeah.
This is so now we're down to what you're actually going to be taking on the trail and stuff.
This is it, man. This is like clean, and I hope it's light enough. I met him up here, I think it was my first year. And I remember I'm so delirious and I'm so out of it. And I'm going down the trail, and all of a sudden I look down. I come up to a V in the trail, right? And I go, Jesus, Bill, there's 100 people in front of you, right? You're in dead last place. You should be able to track which way everybody went, right? Because the trail, they're not marked like they are now. And so I look down at the trail with my headlamp, you know, it's dark, and I'm looking down, and I go, okay. It looks like those 98 people all went that way, right? And so, or this way, yeah, it was this way. And so I start to go down the trail, and I hear this yell, And he goes, wrong way. And it was one doggy on this snowmobile, and he goes, wrong way. And so I never even got started down the trail, let alone get really lost, you know? And you know, and he started laughing, and he goes, hey, did you lose any gloves? Did you lose any mittens? And he comes back, he shows my 2 mittens. He goes, what the hell's going on out here, man? You having a yard sale? That's how I met one doggy. These are I love these gloves.
Yep.
These are great.
And then what I always do is a nice little thing that I do. Like say you put these in your sled or wherever. What you always want to do is just
Keep them together.
fold them together. That way when you grab them, they're both there. You don't have a rogue glove somewhere floating around in your sled. It saves a lot of time.
Right.
And what I really so over the years, I think we've kind of fine-tuned a lot of things, and we corrected a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, so this is great. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm gonna eat for 5 or 10 minutes while I'm moving. I got, you know, just set those down, and they're not in my way. And I get my water, I get my food in. I'll be a machine out there.
Yeah, it looks good.
No wasting time.
That's the whole key. The
What's the
whole thing
key?
is the whole thing is just keep moving.
Keep smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth. That's what you've drained into my head. Smooth.
It's just we're just down to hours now.
Yeah. Give me one more hug, man.
All right, man.
We're gonna be out there again
Awesome.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
Man. 8 years since the last time we were out there together.
Yep.
Okay, so now your drop bag set. This is for this afternoon, you know. Bill's an amazing guy. He, I think, he's probably the spiritual heartbeat of this race. Anything else you need from me?
I think we're good, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Bill loves Arrowhead. I don't know if I know anybody in my life that is more enthusiastic than Bill. I mean, he is just so positive and full of energy and just fires up those around him. And he's, like I say, I get to spend time with him every year, and it's a pleasure.
Kind of that lust for life and the positive mindset. That's really what I get from Bill. He helps me really believe in myself, and that's, you know, that's pretty powerful.
Just a neat personality, and he lives a full life, and he just lives for adventure. And I'm hoping this is the year he gets to Fortune Bay.
Bill was a big part of me coming back this year, because just seeing his attitude of never quitting and never giving up, never giving in, I just thought it would be nice to actually be in the event again with him, to be out there slugging it out.
So we'll talk about the not quitting aspect, because 9th grade had a lot to do with it. And so I go for the 9th grade team, you know, and the coach puts a list on the wall. And I remember I walked in, ran my fingers down the list, and I got to the bottom, and my name wasn't on it. And I couldn't, you know, I was like, oh my God, I got cut. And I started crying, you know, in the gym, and I ran out, you know, I'd never been cut. And I remember, though, a guy who I'd watched who got cut from me from the baseball team, instead of quitting playing baseball, he practiced all summer. And he went back out for the team the next year, and he fucking made it, right? And so I was like, oh, wow, that guy didn't quit, man. I didn't really know. All the other people I'd known who got cut, they all quit. And including me. And he stayed with it, and he made the baseball team. And so in 11th grade, I played JV soccer. I said, fuck it, I'm going back out for track, right? And I went back out and played JV soccer early in the year. One of the top half-milers in the county later in the year, because I went back out. And since then, never fucking quit anything since. I never quit. I just want to be a finisher. I didn't give a shit about winning. I just want to finish, man. I just want to finish. impossibly soft snow. And I really, really hate soft snow. Okay, one for my overall time and one for my pace, really. So are you a little cold right now? Or no? Shit, yeah. Right now, I'm going through my mental checklist, and I'm feeling pretty good about what I'm wearing when I look what Parker's got on.
Hey, have fun. We're just gonna do the best we can do.
I'm definitely nervous. I'm positioning myself towards the back of the pack, so I'm not tempted to go out faster than my 20-minute per mile pace, which is my plan. Because if I do that, it could cost me my race. All right, here we go. Stick to the plan. On my way to Fortune Bay.
You're looking
Somewhere
good.
around
You got a nice pace going. You're looking good.
11 and a half miles or so. But sticking to my nice 20-minute pace. Okay, this nice trail over here. Keep trying to find the hard stuff. Because if I get hung up in the soft snow, I'm just gonna be sliding around. I definitely don't want to get stuck in the soft snow. There would be no way that I could hold my pace. Hey, get out of my way. We're on our way to Fortune Bay. Like I said, that chant, we probably started that about 4 or 5 tries ago. It hasn't been real successful, but it's due! I came up on another Arrowhead racer. I was really grateful for him. He was going roughly the same 20-minute pace I was. It keeps your mind busy when you have somebody to talk to and you don't think about how much longer it is to the next checkpoint. Unfortunately, my buddy had issues, and I had no choice but to stick to my pace. So I had to leave him behind.
The weather and the trail conditions were, I think, ideal. At least in the first part of the first day of the race were excellent. I think that changed dramatically as we got into the afternoon of the first day.
Wow, I don't know what's going on, but this trail is soft and I'm sliding all over the place. I'm starting to panic. instead of getting harder and faster, the trail is getting softer and much slower.
Bill is carrying a satellite tracker. He's at mile 35.5. It's, I believe, 36.8 to this checkpoint, so he's very, very close. We should see him within 15, 20 minutes.
Mikey!
Hey, Greg.
How was the trail surface for you?
Adult model.
Yeah.
Great
Everybody
time.
coming in like saying the same thing, like, oh my god, the trail
I
sucks.
can't find no good trail.
I mean, you gotta go far to the side.
I gotta get a hold of my buddy. He's working hard. If he worked anything like me, he's working hard to get here. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Awesome.
Still Bill coming?
He's coming. He's working hard. It's working really hard. It's tough trails out there, guys.
One doggy just tried to call me. I can't afford to pick him up. I gotta stay focused on my pace. I can't have any distractions. I'm running on empty though. And I have no idea how I'm gonna go on after I get to Gateway. I'm just hoping for a miracle.
So Bill, just so you know, you've got 7 minutes.
I know. I'll go out.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll go sit down. I'm really exhausted. That snow was brutal. I'm just like, I ran out of water an hour ago.
Okay, so we got that sled in. Then the only other one is one from my car, and I'll do that.
I think I'm gonna go sprint a quarter mile.
Okay, I got that.
This might not be the year. They're still going on. Yeah, there's still something. But can you come back and grab this stuff? I don't think I got it in me to do much.
I go, no, I always think I'm gonna I always think there's a chance. I don't think for sure I'm gonna make it, but I think there's a chance I'm gonna make it. Maybe a logical person would say, hey, you haven't done it in 9 times. You know, you're staying 30, but still, you know, maybe you'll never make it. And I go, fuck them, man. I never quit. And I always think there's a chance I'll make it. Always think there's a chance. No matter what. And one of my things I've said in the past is that if Ken, for some reason, wouldn't let me in the race ever, I'd go do it the weekend before. I'd just show up, but my buddies would support me. I'd do it the weekend before. I won't be stopped. Not from trying, that's for sure.
Everybody who came in late, they were like, that trail sucks. Bonnie was swearing almost.
I know. It did suck. This was the first year I ever had doubt at all that I would ever finish it, and I think, I think it's because it's 10. That's my 10th try. It's a lot of fucking tries. It's just such a big number, man. It's like, how the fuck could I fail that many times? How could I fail that many times? I can't even believe it. No, I can't believe it, that I failed that many times. Well, I always start off with my kids because I told them ever since they were little kids to follow their dreams and never quit. And they're all doing really good in life. And they gave me like a little thing, on a birthday, I don't know, 4 or 5 years back, and with all their pictures, and it said, on the frame, said, follow your dreams and never quit. And I fucking love that. I look at that every morning with them. I mean, you know, it's right there. It's part of my morning routine. I look at it, you know, because I want to inspire them. I've got to walk my talk that I told them. You know, I told them that for years and years and years, and I got to walk my talk, man. I can't stop. I have to keep trying. I have to keep trying. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to teach people to not give up so freaking easy. Don't give up so easy. Life's fucking hard. Big dreams are hard, man. You know, it's easy to say, like a lot of people go, don't quit, don't quit. Easy to say. Another thing when you had your ass nailed 9 times in a row, you say, don't quit. That's when you find out what you're fucking made of, is when you've been knocked down so many times and you keep coming back. I'm proud of that. And that's the lesson I want to get out there, man. It's like, life is fucking hard. You gotta fight the fight. You got a purpose, or some sort of purpose you got, and just keep trying things till you figure out what your purpose is. You just gotta be trained in you to go out there and attack life and attack your goals and attack everything.
I get in the frickin' arena, man. Have you ever heard the Man in the Arena poem? I'll just give you a quick highlight of it. It's not the critic who counts.
Not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause. Yeah! Who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.